Why is it that you can sit in a room full of coworkers all day and feel completely invisible, but the moment you sit in a stadium seat next to a total stranger wearing the same jersey, you feel like you've known them for years? That question alone unlocks the psychology of people who love watching football matches live in the stadium, and it goes way deeper than they just like sports. Point one, the disappearing self. The instant the anthem starts and the crowd roars, something strange happens in your brain. Your sense of I temporarily dissolves into we. Psychologists call this de-individuation, but forget the label. What matters is this. For those 90 minutes, your job title, your bank balance, your bad week, none of it exists. You're just a fan, and that disappearance feels like relief. Point two, pain shared is pain halved. When your team loses in front of you, alone at home, it stings. But lose that same match surrounded by 60,000 devastated strangers? Somehow it hurts less. Misery has always loved company, but stadiums turn that old saying into a full-body experience, where shared heartbreak feels almost like comfort. Point three, the underdog obsession. Notice how the loudest cheers often erupt not for the star player, but for the unexpected hero, the substitute, the rookie, the player nobody saw coming. That's not random. Humans are wired to root for stories of redemption because, secretly, every fan in that stadium is hoping their own underdog story still has a chapter left. Point four, noise as medicine. Real life rarely lets you scream. You swallow frustration at work, bite your tongue in traffic, stay quiet in arguments. But in a stadium, screaming is not just allowed, it's expected. That release, that primal yell when your team scores, is doing something therapy sessions try to do for 50 minutes, letting suppressed emotion finally escape. Point five, time travel through senses. The smell of stadium food, the specific echo of chants bouncing off concrete, the floodlights. These sensory details get locked into memory differently than ordinary moments. Years later, one whiff of grilled food or one chant on TV can instantly transport a fan back to a night they thought they'd forgotten. So the next time someone tells you they just love football, know this. They're not chasing a scoreline. They're chasing a version of themselves that only shows up under stadium lights.